Pajama Party for Two, an Adrienne fanfiction, with special thanks to Pilot Bites on Tumblr for allowing the use of her art for both the thumbnail and the opening credit image. "All I need is a boy," Marinette said, holding up the onesie towards the ceiling. She had been working on Chat's Christmas present for about a week now and was looking forward to surprising him. She knew he'd be ecstatic for a handmade black onesie with cat ears and a matching tail. "Who do you have in mind?" Tiki asked, flying to sit up on her shoulder. "I don't know. Maybe Nino?" "You could ask Adrien." "What? No, don't be silly." "He's about his height, don't you think?" Marinette took a moment to think it over. "I guess so," she said. "Here you go," Tiki said, handing her the phone. "What is this?" she asked as her Kwame pushed the phone up to her ear. "I dialed Adrien. It should be ringing now." You what?" Marinette exclaimed. "Hello?" A voice from the phone melted into her. Adrien! Hello! Hi, hey there!" "Hey, Marinette. What's going on?" Adrien asked. "So I made something that I want you to try on." "Try on? Like model? What is it?" "A Chat Noir onesie." Marinette held her breath as the line went silent. "I'll be right over," he said a few moments later. "So?" Tiki asked, watching Marinette hang up the phone. "He's on his way," Marinette whispered, horrified at what just happened, but also slightly excited. "That's wonderful!" Tiki exclaimed, flying over to the desk to organize it. "You should wear yours." "No, that's too embarrassing," she said, blushing. "It would make a great excuse for a picture together. A selfie, perhaps?" Marinette felt her face burn as she imagined Adrien pulling her in close to take a selfie. Perhaps this wasn't a bad thing at all. "Well," she said, "if you're cleaning the desk, then I'll start on the left side of the room and work my way over to you." Tiki smiled, but said nothing as they worked together in silence. About half an hour later, Adrien was standing in her bedroom, looking around at his surroundings. "So, are you a fan of Chat Noir then, Marinette?" he asked. A wide grin spread across his face. "It's a present for someone I know," she blushed, trying to push out thoughts of her partner while her crush was standing in the same room. "Really? Who?" he asked, his smile disappearing into a firm line as he cocked his head to the side. "Oh, don't worry about it," she said. Marinette walked over to her table and unfolded the onesie. "Here you go. You should be able to slip it over your clothes." "Oh, okay, sure." He took it from her and stepped into it, buttoning it all the way up to the collar. "This is really cozy." He started to stretch to see how it would fit and was soon dancing across the room. "That's a relief to hear. You're about his size, so I wanted to make sure it wasn't too big or too small." "It's a shame it's for someone else. I'd totally buy it from you if it wasn't." "Oh, that's funny," Marinette chuckled, immediately putting it on her mental to-do list. "Wait, what's this?" he asked, picking up a bundle of red cloth. "That's—" Marinette stretched out her hand to stop him, but it was too late. Her own ladybug onesie unraveled in front of him, helping her face to match the same shade of red as the material she used. A ladybug onesie? Adrien exclaimed in excitement. You made a set? Marinette, that's awesome! I, uh... Hey, you should put it on. We'd be a matching set. Marinette opened her mouth to protest, but remembered what Tiki had said about a selfie together. Well, she said, taking it from his outstretched hand and putting it over her jeans. If you insist. It's adorable, he grinned, whipping out his phone. We should take a selfie. Marinette could hear her heart pounding in her ears as he put one arm around her shoulder and raised the camera high with the other. She was afraid that she'd blink or do something to look silly when the floorboard opened and her mother popped up with a pile of baked goods. Are you hungry? Her mother asked. Mom! Marinette exclaimed. Why, I would love some, Mrs. Dupain-Chang. Thank you, Adrien said eagerly, abandoning his position by Marinette's side for some homemade sustenance. Marinette groaned to herself, noting that Adrien hadn't taken a photo. If you'd like, her mother said, I just got the Blu-ray of Mulan. You and Marinette can watch it downstairs together while you eat. Adrien's face lit up, and he turned to Marinette to give an okay. She nodded slyly, and he turned back to her mother, his face revealing his answer without saying a word. All right, Mrs. Dupain-Chang said. Take your little pajama party downstairs, then. Thank you so much, Adrien said. Yeah, Mom, Marinette said, suddenly grateful for her mother's interference. Thank you. Any time, dear, her mother winked, smiling at her knowingly. Any time. Thank you so much for listening. This has been a Miraculous Ladybug Fanfiction. Another shout out to Pilot Bites for allowing the use of her art as the thumbnail opening and ending credits. If you'd like to hear more Miraculous Ladybug fiction, right here is another Adrienette fanfic I think you'll like. I'll see you next time.